Hi guys, welcome to But You Don't Look Sick, and today I'm going to give you the top 10 ways you can spot you have Graves' disease. Number 10, loss of weight. When I was diagnosed, I lost loads of weight. I was like 10 stone and I went down to about 7.5 stone. It's not like I ate less. Weirdly enough, I ate a lot more. I was eating to my heart's content. I mean, like, I was grabbing food, stuffing it down my throat, 6 donuts, 12 packets of crisps, like, it was crazy. It just wasn't right. Craving carbs all the time, but I was disgustingly thin. My friends would be like, you know, are you okay? Are you anorexic? What's scary for me is that I didn't even see it. I didn't see the change in my body or anything, but my friends were the ones that pointed it out, and it was something that made me think, okay, something's not quite right. Number 9, depression. I felt really depressed. I hate to even think about how depressed I was at that point. It was like, if I could say Solange's Crane, is it Solange? Crane in the Sky song, it brings me back to that time because everything would be perfect in my life, but for some reason I had this deep depression that I couldn't kick. And I remember watching Holby City hospital sitcom on BBC One or Casualty, I can't remember, it was one of those, and one of the girls had Graves' disease in it and she wanted to throw herself off the rooftop. I think that's the point. I thought, oh my gosh, I feel exactly like her, like this character is me. How did they find out how I am? Number 8, my auntie actually had Graves' disease. So my mum has, there's 8 of them. She's got 4 brothers and 3 sisters and her, so which makes 8 obviously. And her sister got it. And I remember her sister's eyes being a bit forward, but I didn't know it was, I couldn't even remember what it was called. I thought she said Graves or something. I never knew what it was. It is something that you need to check. If anyone in your family has an autoimmune condition, it's very likely that you could get it too. Annoyingly, I have 6 brothers and sisters and I'm the only one that got it. And I've got so many cousins as well and I'm the only one that got it. But then my brother has an autoimmune condition. He has psoriasis. Look at your family history. It's very important because a lot of these autoimmune conditions are hereditary. Number 7, thinning of hair. Now my hair got extremely thin. I used to have thick, lovely hair, and over time I would just touch it and clumps of it would come out in my hand. It was absolutely crazy, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And I used to weave my hair then back in the time as well, and I was just getting traction alopecia on the sides, and I was like, what is going on? Oh my god, like, this is not great. And obviously because I was wearing weaves at the time, I just thought it was the weave, but then when I took it out the weave and I was growing my own hair, it was growing very long, but it was extremely thin. It looked like I was straightening it every single hour. It was terrible. And again, that's another sign, because with Graves you tend to lose a lot of hair. Don't worry, it does grow back though, because my one grew back. Number 6, heart palpitations, heart flutters, heart arrhythmias. This is probably the worst thing that I had, and something that I still have, but I learned to control it with food, which we can talk about in another video. My heart would feel like it's jumping out of my chest. I'll be sitting like this, and all of a sudden, that's what happens. It feels like, if I could say your spirit is coming out of your body, I don't know how you think that would feel, but that's exactly how it felt to me. I would be sitting down and my heart rate, a normal heart rate should be about 70 beats per minute, and my one was like 190. Just sitting down, just chilling. So if you've got really bad heart palpitations, then you will know. Get that checked. Number 6, eye pain. After I was diagnosed, they put me on carbamazole. I was in extreme pain, like, it was like hair. At first I thought it was headaches, but then it would sort of gradually get around there, and then I started seeing eye changes. The top of my eyelids got a bit swollen. It's not that bad because I've learned to treat it, which I'll tell you in another video. But yeah, my eyes were getting really swollen, and it felt like someone was doing this at the back of my eye. It got to the point where I couldn't even open my eyes. I'd be like, like it was like for a good three months, but the pain in that first month was horrendous. I think my family thought I was dying. Like, honestly, it was, I hate to go back to that moment, so you would know, because you wouldn't even be able to open your eyes. The reason why you're having this pain is because what's happened, for some reason, the autoimmune condition has spilled to the back of your eyes and it's attacking it, which is building fat behind your eyeball. So when that fat is being built up, it's pushing your eyes forward. So I had a CT scan and they realized that like my eyes will push forward. Crazy, I know, right? And so what happens, your eyes are either gonna look like that, or you're gonna get severe edema, swelling at the top of your eyes. People call it marshmallows, but you'll get this extreme swelling there. So that's another way that you'll know eye changes. Number 5, skin changes. Some of it good and some of it bad. On my body, I would get extremely dry skin. I'll moisturize my skin, get that shea butter out and cocoa butter out, but my skin would still be really, really dry. Weirdly enough, my face became extra smooth. So my face was looking like baby skin, but a bit too smooth. And I'll get comments on it like, oh my gosh, your skin's amazing. And I thought, oh, I'm not actually doing, I haven't even taken off my makeup. Like, obviously I've taken it off because that'll make it look clear, but I mean, I didn't treat my skin well. So I didn't understand why my skin was looking extra Photoshop clear. And apparently when you've got Graves' disease, your skin renews itself quicker. So you could see baby skin. Number 4, brittle nails. Now my nail, by the way, I don't want to show you my nails because I painted them myself. They're coming off. I need to shellac, so let's not look at that. But your nails become extremely brittle. So you could like just do that to your nail and it could come off. My nail, at its worst, my nail came out of its nail bed. It was that disgusting and that depressing. So weak nails is another sign. Number 4, relationships wise, friendship wise, family wise, your friends will see changes in your personality. You could be really happy one minute and you could be incredibly sad the next minute. And if you not get treated in time, you will spaz out on people. I mean, you'll be like this. Why did you say that to me? Like, not a good example, but you would literally just get angry for no reason. You will feel it, you're just sitting down, but for some reason, something tells you you need to be angry. And this is something that happens with Graves' disease, personality changes, whether, like I said, that's depression, just more angry, more anxiety, a lot of nervous anxiety as well, not wanting to be around people, then you will know. Number 3, heat intolerance. I'm not sure if you've got any sun where you are. The sun always knocks us out, doesn't it? When you're out for too long, you feel a bit tired. But with Graves, it's over exaggerated. You literally feel like the sun is your kryptonite. Like, it has weakened you. I can't be out in the sun when my Graves disease is really bad because it knocks me out. It makes me ill. It's not great at all. I remember I went to Spain and I was like, like I had no energy. My friend was like, just maybe you're wearing too much clothes. I was like, I'm not, I'm naked. Like, I'm not wearing no clothes. I mean, it really tires you out. Number 3, deficiencies. You might feel really, really tired and everything like that. Get yourself tested for low vitamin D, low B12 and anemia. Some people with autoimmune conditions tend to be low in certain vitamins as well and deficient. Whether they're linked, who knows? Let me know if you have low vitamins as well. That is another sign. Number 2, bowel movements. You might realize that you end up going to the toilet a lot more. Yep. And that toilet ain't looking good. Before I was diagnosed with Graves' disease, I had severe diarrhea every single day. Oh my gosh, it got to the point where, you know, like, this is gonna sound really disgusting, but you know when you vomit and you go and you can't stop? That's what that was like. It's like, I was thinking, there's nothing more. What are you taking out my liver? Like, honestly, I just kept going to the loo. And I was like, I didn't eat anything dodgy. I've been home cooking. What is going on? So check your bowel movements. And number 1, you might have problems with your teeth. I had a root canal, never had a filling, and I had a root canal. My teeth was really weak. So yeah, it wasn't great. I'm gonna include a few more because I've realized there's a lot more signs than just 10. Hand tremors. Your hands will tremor really, really bad. I remember just doing that, and I was driving as well. Oh my gosh, and my foot I couldn't put my foot on the brake. Also, a very important thing, in January we have something called Thyroid Awareness month, it's very important that you check your thyroid. So here is my neck. It's still a bit swollen. Thyroid it should be like this size, but when you have an enlarged gota, which they call it, it can stretch. So the way to check it, they said, is drink water and swallow, and then sometimes it like brings it out a little bit. Like I can see mine, so you just always check your neck, get the doctor to check your neck as well. But some people have a really big enlarged gota that you can actually see. And I'm sweating at the moment. That's another Graves' disease sign. Whether that's because I've got no AC in this flat right now. Let me know in the comment box below if any of this helped you. What was the first sign for you? And how are you coping with your illness? Thank you so much for watching, but you don't look sick.